cooking has always been a very, important part of my life, and I see it as one of the best ways to interact with culture. Um, and cooking soba noodles is really fun. Soba noodles, these little buckwheat noodles, they eat them a lot in Japan, and it just happened to be a dish that I really like to make. And one day I was thinking what my tag would be, and I wanted to make some soba noodles, and I thought, hey, this describes me pretty well. I'm into cooking, and I like noodles, so soba stuck. Not the greatest name Genesis, but I like the sound it has. So a tag is a name or a description or a signifier of your work. A tag can be a smiley face. A tag can be an intricate cartoon dog. A tag can be like me, Soba, S-O-B-A. I'll either draw a little bowl of noodles or write it out. It's your tag. It's an identifier. Um, it is kind of how graffiti artists learn to recognize each other's art and recognize each other. If somebody told me that they wanted to get into street art, I would, and like, how do I start? Like, where do I get started? I asked them just like what they got in their pockets. You got a pen? Good. All right. You're gonna be on the bus later tonight. At some point, you're gonna be on the subway. You're gonna do something. Just think of a tag. Think of a name. Think of something that can describe you. It could be even a saying. Think of a name, maybe 3 to 5 letters, 6 letters. Something that kind of describes you, punches, feels good to read, feels good to write. And that's your tag. Make it a design, make it cool, make it a logo, make it yours, make it who you are. And do that tonight. Check out what you got to write right now. Everybody's got something. You got pens, you've got markers, you've got whiteout, you've got whatever. Use that, just start. I don't have a lot of messaging. I've started some with the whole live slow, die old thing, but for the most part, I don't know if there's a message I want to be pushing so much as just making art and just making a space pretty. So I think that's the biggest influence that I've had, is just the encouragement to look at every wall, door, fucking windowsill, AC unit as a little canvas that you could, potentially make prettier. Yeah. Obviously, there is a desire to keep a space clean and keep a space cleanly. But when you're trying to lock kids up for writing their names in bubble letters on a wall on the side of a highway, that the only thing that's gonna see those are the train. It's like, what are you doing at that point? When you're walking down an area that's heavily graffitied, it's everybody from that area refusing to go unknown, and sometimes that pisses people off. Sometimes people don't want to be reminded that there's street kids out here trying to leave something from themselves. It's in your face. It literally is, the point of graffiti is to be in your face. It's to put it on the street so that everybody has to see it, has to see your art. And art is disruptive, and power does not like disruption.